Hello everyone, today we'll be discussing about Microsoft Power BI. Microsoft Power BI is a reporting tool like many other tools which you might have heard of, like Tableau, you have ClickView, ClickSense, TikTok Spotfire, you have like Cognos, Business Objects, History Reports, like that. You might be using Microsoft Excel for your charts, for your reports a lot of times. Microsoft Power BI is very advanced form of Microsoft Excel. Here you can do a lot of things which you can't do it in Excel directly. So what happens here, we start working on and getting loading data from different sources, and we start working on data wrangling, data preparation, and where we can do a lot of advanced stuff. So today we'll be seeing about how to load data in Power BI from a database or a flat source or Excel, CSV, whatever you have. We have different tools, like a lot of people might be interested to know the pros and cons of different technologies, which tool is good for me or which is not. So this all depends on your requirements, business use cases. I'm not going into that kind of scenario where we are going to discuss about pros and cons of each tool. No, we are not. Today we are just going to see that how to load data in Power BI and how do you create reports. Here we'll start with loading the data. So whenever you work on any kind of data visualization tool, you have three main things: loading data, data preparation, which you can call it data preparation, and data wrangling, data cleaning. So you can say a lot of things. And then third thing is reports, creating reports and dashboards. So these are the three main pillars for any kind of reporting technology. First one is loading the data. So loading data means like getting the data from your sources. Sources can be anything. It can be flat files, Excel, CSV, through SQL Server, Oracle, Teradata, your web services, your cloud applications, anything. So you can connect to any kind of sources available in the market with your Power BI and start loading your data. So to load the data in Power BI, you have file option and say get data. The same option you have here also on your tabs on the home page. Here you see under home tab you can see a lot of options here. Under view, modeling, and there are many options here which we will discuss one by one in coming sessions. So first thing is getting the data. So I'll just say get data. So here you have Excel, Power BI data sets, Power BI data flows, Excel, CSVs, web, and there are if I say more, then I can see a lot of other options which are available for Power BI. So here you see I have file, I have databases, I have Power BI, Azure, online services, and other. So there are many sources which are available and you can connect to them. Right now I'm going to connect to an Excel file. So just say connect. You can connect to your location, you navigate to your location and start loading the data. I'm just loading Superstore subset. So this Superstore subset you might be like familiar with. It's a very common data. A lot of people are using it. So this is one of the Excel file, workbook file, which I'm going to load it here. So if you understand that every Excel file have multiple sheets, may or may not have, but most of the time like we have multiple sheets. So like that I have 7 sheets up here. So these 7 sheets, out of which I'm going to load order sheet right now. I'm going to load order sheet right now. So order sheet, if you see that like if you have this much of like data, so these are the columns. So it's just a preview of the data which you can see it here. So this way you can analyze the preview of the data, how the data looks like, and when you feel that it's okay, you just say load. So when you say load, it will start loading the data into your Power BI desktop, and then you can start working on it. So here you see that it's loading, and as soon as it loaded, you will see the columns up here. So this way you can analyze that, you can see that your data is loaded. So first, if you see here, then you have 3 icons over here. First one is report, second one is data, third one is model. Report means when you create your report charts, applications using this. If you want to see the data, then it is up here. You want to add new columns and all, you can do everything from here. Data model. Data model will be useful in case when you have multiple files. Your data coming from multiple sources, you can load it here, you can create data models, you can make the relationship, all that up here. You will see all that stuff in coming sessions again. So right now I have loaded data. These are the columns. And how do I create a report? So now what I need to do, I just need to start choosing the visualizations whichever I want, based on which I'll see my data. I just want to create a bar chart which will depict me, which will show me sales by region. So just click on this chart here, and here you get a blank chart. Okay, so what I need to do, I just need to select sales. You can check it or you can drag it to your value. It's your choice. The way I'm going to drag region to axis. So this way, if you see that I got sales by region bar chart. Okay, so this way I can see that this is how much sales and all that is coming up for these particular regions. Now what I want to have a donut or a pie chart which will show me the sales by category. So I can just drag a donut chart. Just click on donut chart and it will be loaded up here. So here you have the donut. Same thing you can do it, or let's say I want to see the profit here. So I just need to click on profit and by category. Go to category. So here you have how much is your sales, how much is your profit. You can see it here. Now you want to analyze in detail analysis that how much is the sales happening for every state. So for that I just need to have another chart. I just need to click on another chart here. So just click on another chart, and here you just want to see the sales by states. I'll drag it, increase the size of this, and I will just color it by region so that it will be a bit easy for us to understand. Same thing I can do it here also. I'll just need to click on that so that it will be the active visualization, and region I'll click on legend also. So this way I'll see it. So now you can easily see that central is your this color, black is your east, yellow is for west, and the red one is for south. Now this is the kind of simple and very straightforward report created, and you can name it as sales analysis. You can name it as sales analysis, and this is how like it looks. You can add lot of filters, you can put like lot of information up here, we can do lot of modifications. So now what I'll do, let me just see that how is the sales happening for central region. So I'll just click on central. Now if you see what happens, if I have clicked on central, only the central level data is highlighted, remaining is grayed out. If you notice here, this is the central level data up here, only the bluish color is showing up here. If I click on the west, if you see, only the yellow color is highlighted, which means only the states which are for west are going to be shown. So this is because what is happening, the linked data is connected. So what is happening here, whatever data you mark, the relevant data is getting highlighted. So there are many other scenarios where users will say, I just want to see only that information which is selected here. So that all is other advanced stuff which we'll see in coming sessions. So this is how like you saw that like how to load data and how do you create the simple charts. So you have to just drag and drop and you can create on. You can now what you do, if you have to create new visualizations, new charts, new sheets, you keep on clicking on new page and start doing your stuff. So this is very basic and brief introduction how to load data and how do you create the reports. Just we will see in the next sessions how to work with multiple tables, how to do relationships, how to do merging of the data, appending of the data, calculations, DAX queries. That is all other advanced stuff which we will be seeing. So stay tuned, we will be seeing lot of stuff here. Keep learning.